All right, let's hop in and then let's hop in.
Evening.
What's everyone playing?
Evening.
Sid Meier's Civilization.
I've noticed this crew is good. You are always like, I see you guys always playing together, like nightly.
Super cold.
Yeah.
Just tell me where to
What
go.
who decides what game to play?
Just give me first grade directions.
Group consensus.
Go out the door that has
So like, what'd you
I go
guys
out
play
that
last
way,
night?
I'm gonna start spamming Frank or Z.
Ooh, we weren't on yesterday, were they?
What about
Yeah.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
I think
Civ
we played-
6.
Yeah, Civ 6.
About 3 days ago.
Marbles?
6.
Yeah, maybe a bit of marbles.
What about 7 days ago?
Maybe Repo?
Probably Civ 6.
About 11 days
Playing a
ago.
lot of Civ. Then it's probably Repo.
That was probably Repo, yeah.
Minecraft.
No,
Oh,
no,
well.
Minecraft. We were playing Minecraft.
See?
Right.
Minecraft.
We're playing Minecraft.
I always like,
Jackie.
I'll always like if someone's live streaming on the Discord, I like to pop in and see what's going on. Saltine, you gonna hop in? I don't want to mess up your Civ game.
Yeah, I can hop in, Dan.
All right, cool. Why did he sound so disappointed? Saltine,
Hey, Dan.
how's it going?
Good. Things have been a little lighter with work, which is a nice change of pace, and then just been hitting the weights pretty consistently for a month now.
All right, can I give a little preface before we recap a little bit? You don't mind?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. So Saltine hopped in probably a couple weeks ago. He had been longtime friends with a coworker. Started to maybe get like a couple signals and invited her to play Sea of Thieves. She politely declined and therefore saved Saltine Cracker a lot of time. But since then, he said he was going to be swiping to get over the fish in the sea. Saltine, can you give us an update on the swiping?
Yeah, I was swiping there for a bit. To some mixed results.
Tell me about what does mixed results mean?
Well, I got a couple likes, and then
My man.
on Bumble, I had like 2 matches. One that I wasn't feeling so hot on, and then the other one, the lady unmatched with me.
Let me ask this. So the one that you weren't feeling too hot on, what does that mean? So like, was there like mutual swipe and then some texting?
It was like a late night swipe that I kind of regretted.
Why did you tail off there? What do you mean? What's a late, like? Were you drinking a few like Pepsis or something at night, or what does that mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, did you have a couple like IPA Pepsis, or was it just?
Yeah, a couple IPA Pepsis.
Okay, so then like so you swiped. When did you find you matched right away, or did you find you matched in the morning?
Oh, in the morning.
Okay, and when you got the match alert, what was your reaction?
I was like, oh, this is probably not like the best match for my dating goals right now.
And why would that be?
I mean, I think she wasn't like all my type, and then she was also like not really into anything particularly serious, which is like more what I'm looking for.
Yeah, how did you know she wasn't into anything serious?
Just based on her profile.
What the heck is this on the screen? What is this? Sorry. What did her profile say that oh my god. What did her profile say that made you think she wasn't into anything serious?
Oh, that she was just like looking for like fun and like short-term relationships.
But like long term can be fun.
Yeah, I can.
But like, so how did you weasel your way out of the swiping? Like out of the mutual swiper?
No, I just like kind of coldly unmatch with her.
Okay, now, Saltine, I understand where you're coming from. However, I do believe in boomerang tech, which means when you do that, that's exponentially more likely to happen to you. If and now I know you didn't know that.
I mean, I did get the karma the following, like, the same week. So
That's what I'm talking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You got to like not do that. But like, if you could replay it over, right? Like instead of just ghosting her, what like let's workshop a couple ways you can get out of the late night swipe situation, so that you know it's not you're not making someone else feel ghosted.
Yeah, I mean, I could have just been straight up with her and said, like, oh, I don't think this match is going to work out, like, and be upfront versus, like, not communicating and then just ghosting her.
Yeah, and then you know what could have happened? She might have said, well, you know what? I'm open to long-term stuff. But the thing is, you don't know, because...
Yeah, that's true.
You know? That's why... And look, like, I get it. You probably, like, there's probably, like, an air of, like, was there a little bit of panic or no?
I guess a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, and that's, like, that's fine. But just for next time, you know, like, if you don't ever want to be ghosted, you can't ghost anyone. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay. So let me ask this. So since then, so after the night swipe that you unswiped, what kind of action?
I mean, I was like swiping for like a good like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 4, and then just like fell off because I felt like I wasn't getting the matches that I would be looking for. And then also, I mean, I got some input from some friends on my profile my profiles, and I think I probably could have reworked them a little bit. And then also like I did some self-improvement, dropping like 25 pounds this past summer, and I don't have a ton of like up-to-date photos. So
My man, the glow up?
Yeah, a bit of a glow up. Still working on you know, getting a bit leaner and hopefully a bit ripped in the next couple months. But
I got you. So let me ask this. What was the... Because I'm like surprised you didn't ask me for profile feedback, but that's not... I'm not hurt by it. What was the other feed? So they said do updated photos, and what else?
They just had some like thoughts on like some of my prompts for the different apps. I think like on Hinge I could have a couple more prompts that give you like a better idea of like what I'm into and what my personality is like, versus just like what I had was maybe a little generic and didn't distinguish me enough to against like other people.
Can you read what you did have, or what paraphrase?
Yeah, sure, I can pull up the app right now.
All right.
Yeah, so like my prompts were like, I know the best spot in town for a killer smash burger and cocktail, a barbecue platter, or a bougie Indian food.
Okay. When you say prompts, what does that mean?
Oh, it's just like a prompt that you pick, and then you like, you know, write down some stuff that gives an idea of like what your personality is like, or like what you're into or interested in.
So you're into food?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a foodie. Yeah.
Okay. And what is it? What's it like? What's it leaning towards now?
Oh, I haven't like updated my profile.
How come?
Since I stopped swiping.
How come?
I don't know. I was just feeling a little discouraged with like the early results, and then prioritizing a couple other things.
No, I got you.
recently.
That's like, I know chats can say this is BM, but it's not. Do you think maybe you're discouraged because of like the boomerang tech coming back at you? I'm serious, man.
I mean, maybe a little bit. I've also just not been on the apps for a couple years, so maybe that was a bit of a wake-up call.
Okay. All right. So like, what's our ETA to get apping again?
I don't know, probably like a week.
Did you get new photos taken?
Not yet. I kind of got to get a haircut to look a bit fresh for the photos, but other than that, I can get on the photos after that.
Okay. So we're thinking about you're about maybe like 2 weeks away.
Yeah, I think that's a realistic deadline.
Okay. And I'm not trying to dox. What area of the country do you live in?
The Midwest.
Really? Is your state touching my state?
I mean, I'm in Illinois.
It's okay if you don't know the answer to that.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
No, I got you. Okay. All right. Are you in the Chicagoland area?
Yeah.
How can you throw a stone to Skokie?
Yeah, I can.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, yeah, I'm serious.
What's it like there?
In Skokie, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a nice enough suburb. There's like some decent food spots in Skokie.
When you said
Wouldn't necessarily.
when you said barbecue, I was thinking you lived in Texas or something.
Nah, there's some like decent Chicago barbecue spots. Like
Okay.
I smoke barbecue as a hobby, but like
That needs
I'm
to be
feeling-
that needs to be in your triggers.
yeah, I have that in my Bumble profile.
How come? But let me ask this: how come you never put any of your smoked meats in the Discord?
I've done that in the past.
Not in the past 6
haven't-
months.
Well, yeah, it's not barbecue season right now.
Wait, there's a season for barbecue?
Well, yeah, I mean, typically, at tail end of spring through summer and then early fall, I'd say is a good
You don't-
time to
you
smoke
don't-
some meat.
You don't barbecue in the winter?
Nah, I put the smoker in the garage.
Do you have one of those smokers with like the pellets?
Yeah, I have a pellet smoker.
Is that the best way to smoke meats?
It's like the easiest way to get into it. Like you can do a brisket or like a pork shoulder overnight, and then it like you can have an app to control the temperature or set an alarm once you hit a certain internal temp on the meat, and then it's like you don't have to watch the fire. You just have to make sure that there's like pellets in the
I got a
in the
buddy.
grill.
I got a buddy who smokes meat and he like wakes up every like 3 hours. I'm like, what? Over meat? Like I love meat like the next guy, but why are we waking up in the middle of the night for meat?
Yeah, I mean, I want to get like an offset smoker eventually when I have the space for it. But like, yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Is
It's just a lot.
offset means you have to wake up?
Oh, it's just yeah, you have to wake up. You have to actually manage the fire on an offset smoker.
Why would you desire to do that? If you can,
Oh, you can get better. Like you can get a better. Like you get more smoke on the meat typically when you use an offset smoker versus a pellet grill.
I got you. Okay. What's been your best product?
I'd say like most consistent is probably pulled pork. It's pretty forgiving.
Okay.
And then I did like brisket for the first time last summer on the 4th of July and turned out pretty good. I smoked it for like 12 hours, I think.
My man. Have you ever? I think you should. That should be your goal. Can we set a goal this summer?
Sure.
that you smoke some meat for one of your dates.
I mean, yeah, that'd be a pretty good goal to have.
That'd be I mean, imagine like, does it get any better than that? For all parties.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a pretty good date.
All right, Saltine. Well, keep us posted, man. We're rooting for you.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted, Dan.
All right, man.
Thanks for checking in.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, you sound like a little bit down, but I get it. Like, I feel like you're just coming to grips with like. I feel like you BM'd, but it was unintentional. You know what I mean? Like when you ghosted that girl, like I felt like that was BM, but I felt like it wasn't like you weren't trying to BM. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, if you believe it, like, yeah, there's definitely that cosmic karma that comes back to you when you do something like that.
Yeah, but but it sounds like you paid the price, and now you're back to even.
Yep.
All right, Saltine. Well, keep us posted when you get the new profile rolling.
Yep, I'll keep you posted, Dan.
All
Give
right.
you an update when I get the new profile.
All right, man. We're rooting for you.
Thanks.
All right, see you, buddy.
Yep.
Jack, we get some easy clap in the chat for Saltine Cracker, ladies and gentlemen. What game is this? This is UFO 50. It's a collection of 50 games, but this game is called Grimstone. All right. All right, so now, okay, so we're able to level up a little bit during that hop-in. Tango, holy, yeah. Spirit 1, Spirit 2. All right, so let's check the checklist here, Shut. Let's pull up the checklist here and see where we're at. Okay, we started the game. We're in Redstone, Rio Grande. We have to go south from Redstone, then west to Rio Valley. I think that's where we are right now. Game category set to just chatting. Tipo G. All right, so do we need to take the train? Are we ready? Who made the cheat sheet? It's not who, but what. Not cheat sheet. Train takes you back to where? Do we want to be taken back? Or should we be upgrading? 1, 2, 3, set. Thanks for doing that. It's a study guide, yeah. Let's buy some stuff. Should we get... We should probably buy this, huh? Man, we don't have that much monies. We'll buy... Start here. We're going to buy a dagger. She's hurt. I thought she said she could use it. Why? She can't use it? Isn't she a crack shot? You have to unequip? Huh. How do you unequip? All pistol, all no. I'm okay. Let's get the knife out of there. Is Discord available to all viewers or just subs? It's open to everyone, brother. There's some rooms in there that aren't available to everyone, but there's rooms for most people. Hit left? I can't. I think we got John in Tennessee there. There's a dating room for T3s. That's not true. All right, so let's get him some leather. Why can't we unequip this? Quack, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate the support. Let's give Umbra the leather. So then let's sell the wool and then we'll be okay here. Last 3 times I went in there, I posted a music video left and everyone was cool about it. I mean, yeah, that's probably not the best way to like enjoy the Discord, but to each their own. All right, what else do we need to buy here? Maria and Anne can both have an upgrade. So why don't we do that? Maria and Anne. Maybe because she's hurt? Is that why? And then let's buy some more stuff. Buy some leather for Anne. All right. Let's get this stuff equipped here. Give him some speed boosts. Eel skin me. We only bought 1 eel skin. All right, let's sell the rest of our garb. Emerald for 1,200?
Your Majesty.
I don't know if we should keep the pepper box or not. Ultima, what's up, you piece? Oh, we should save up for a poncho, huh? Get rid of the slop? What slop? We don't have any slop. What do you mean slop?
Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat?
Ultima, thanks for the 5 gifted, you piece of absolute. Appreciate the support. Get rid of the slop? We don't have any slop. We want to sell the wood? Do we want to sell the wood? Sell the wood? Okay. Feels weird seeing one of these streams so late. As weird as ordering 2 egg rolls and 2 sides of rice at Panda Express. What's up, Gumby? You get paid overtime? This is not overtime. This is a way to prevent using PTO. If you feel me. Let's do one more round of levels here. Flex hours. What day am I taking off, dang missile? Days? I'm only taking 1 day off this week because Friday's is a federal holiday. It was voted on this morning, Mirror Bear. In case you missed it. Are jackalopes real? Chat? Redness and darkness and whiteness. Let's use some gusto. Good. I'll tell you what, we're not even thinking about the crits anymore. We're just making the crits. Chat, realistically, we got to get to level 30 to beat the game. So if we can get to 20 tonight. What the heck's Tango? Evade up. Okay. Yeah, this is a JRPG grinding show, by the way. That's what we do here. We play JRPGs and we grind them. Chad, do you think there's any streamers who grind RPGs? Yes? What do you think their communities are like? They were the OG streamers? Lot of LARPing? What do you mean? What do you mean insufferable? I wouldn't say that. JRPG fans are insufferable? That seems very inflammatory. Why would you say that? Mostly old heads who care about the games? Bartimus likes the new JRPG with the good song in it. I don't think I could ever play a JRPG unless there's like a mini game mechanic in it. After Derek, you ruined JRPGs for everyone. Very backseat heavy. They get mad about it? No. Are you kidding me? She needs a new weapon and she needs one now. Are there mini games in Chrono Trigger? Can we give her the Mox Ruby? French JRPG with a minigame coming out on the 24th. Surso's D, ladies and gentlemen. Surso's D, there's a lot of things we could communicate about. How you're killing it with the YouTube shorts, taking over VOD channel 2, but you hit me with, hey, did you know there's a French JRPG coming out? I was not aware. Wait, wouldn't it be called an FRPG? I'm not even trying to be funny, chat. Ape uses stench. Is it only in French? Dude, I'll tell you what, Umbra's starting to pog up, man. We just need Anne Heche to catch up. Chat, is Anne Heche...
No, Gary.
Don't tell me, chat. Is Anne Heche... Can I just ask how old? It's current? That's current events? Car accident? I want to fight the Herloon Minotaur. You piece. High Speed Crash. What's Anne Heche's best movie? All right, we don't need the details about the location of death. We're not coroners. But thanks for the deets. Milksby, what's up? Milksby and Zaxby.
Night stream pog.
Bartimus, I feel like you've been working a lot lately. I feel like you've actually been working a lot at work lately. Your APM in chat have been... You used to be Diamond League, now you're like bronze. Just your APM. It's not BM. It's not... No, just his APM. Not his brand equity. You moved to a different team? Why? What happened? Buy the thing from the sheriff here. Why did you get moved for like? Did you get moved? He's knee deep in a month-long sprint. I'd love to give you a ride, but Hyena Joe has been terrorizing. Yeah, let's help you. Let's go for a ride. I wasn't ready for that. Just more busy, but why? You can't hide? You can't hide at work anymore? Why did you get moved? Did you do something wrong? Holy. We're okay right now. No, you did nothing wrong. How do you know? Why did they tell you they moved you? Did I see the hollow earlier? I did not. Link me? Artemis, what did they tell you when you moved jobs? They moved you so you could work on different projects, but did you tell them no? You like coasting right now as it is? Because realistically, like prior to your new job, you're probably working 7-8 hours a week. Right? Would you say that's accurate? I'm not trying to be funny. Chat, I'm just based on his APM in chat. We can beat this guy. And Haish has got to take out some of these yellow cats, man. Should we do Gust? Is Gust multi-attack? There we go. Wait, Bartimus, was it a lateral move or did they pay you more? What about your old teammates? Like, what happens when you just get moved from a team like that? They don't even ask you, they just move you? What if you say no? Did he pay someone to beat Wasper? What do you mean? No, we beat it. You were loaned out to a different apartment. This is much better. Yeah, but you don't get to watch Twitch as much. Is it really better? All right, we're back, baby. They did pay me more. Okay, I guess everyone gets dealt a bad hand eventually. Yeah, but can you put a price on an enjoyment? We need to get Jacob Fatu on the show. He'd be a dream guest. That's it, huh? Your job is being sold out on the first. What's sold out mean? You've arrived back at Oster. The train station can be used now. All right. Is the train free? Jacob Fatu. Another bank bought your bank. So you're going to be a... Wait, you work for Big Bank? You work for Big Bank? Around here? Oh, so I can increase my APM during work hours? You didn't know your performance was being tracked on both ends? Always, man. That's the double-edged sword of the community. I know. Look, I know everything's that's going on, and I know everything that's going on. Campaign Tony, thanks for the 43 months on a 12-month streak. Appreciate the support. Should we EU stream? What should we do now? Use the train? Deb 8? What do you mean Deb 8? Boss, why aren't you doing your work? Dan, why aren't you typing in chat? I'm just saying, I just noticed. I didn't say like, why aren't you? I just something I noticed. All right, where's Bad Betty at? Southeast? I think we gotta go beat Bad Betty. Does working late hours get factored into earned PTO? We're actually working. We're PTOing, so we don't have. We're having a show tonight, so we don't have to burn PTO tomorrow or on Thursday. Comp time. Is this the right place with the bank? We went to the wrong place, huh? Bank me? I don't know the cities, man. Went to the wrong place. Shoot. Chat, are there any Grimstone experts in chat? It's only Monday, innit? This makes you remember the late night couch streams? Brother, all you gotta do is sit back there. Kinda yes me. Don't be bashful. We're level 12. We need to go to Bad Betty. You're okay working whatever hours as long as he hits the quota by Friday? Gregano says, hey Dan, huge fan. Whenever you're gonna play Spelunky 2 again? Yeah, of course. I think we got another 799 run in us for sure. For sure. All right, we're gonna deposit a little bit here, and let's go. What? What the heck is? How does G Doggy have a command? So where do we go next? Aritu, what's going on? Where do we go next? Southwest of Oster? We don't have any money, so we just gotta... Where's Oster? Or Emily, if you're gonna front seat, we really need... I need first grade. Like, I appreciate you trying to help, but just saying random stuff doesn't help. You got a first grade. Yeah, don't give me options. We're here to grind a JRPG, not figure out a JRPG. Get $80 and go to Oster. Too late for that. How do we walk to Oster? Like that we needed that intel when we were in Oster. Go north from where you are. Okay. Go north. We want to walk to Oster. We're not withdrawing any money. I'm not taking the train back. We've missed that. That train is left. North of the bridge. Thank you. Man, Derek Hughes chefed up the JRPG and he made the JRPG fun, man. Armin, I was just talking about you earlier today, man. I think you're on your face turn. Give me first grade directions. Get $80 and walk north. Not doing that. I mean... Oh, what's this guy? Broccoli? Chat, why is broccolini so rare to find, man? Whenever I go to Meijer, I'm like, yo, you guys got any broccolini? And they kind of look at me like crazy. Is broccolini the most rare vegetable? It's the best vegetable. But you can never find it. Kroger and Meijer don't have it. Wait, Armin, did you get a new PC? It's because you're looking at Meijer. Is broccolini that rare? What color rarity is broccoli in the Dang Pax universe? Oh, look at these mommies. Pink? What are you laughing at, Meijer, Reed? Your local grocery store has it? Where do you live? Will the poison wear off? Yo, Stripe Burgers. I meant to have raw up. Shoot, I forgot about that. The Meijer branded grocery store near me always has broccolini. Can you take a picture next time so I know what section to look in? Everyone's just broccolini rubbing right now, man. Everyone's rubbing it in. You're not missing much. What do you mean? The Raw before WrestleMania? What the heck is Wegmans, a department store? Wegmans sounds like you get some like khaki pants and neckties from Wegmans. Ray is wrestling one of the Gable Stooges. All right, let me know if anything good happens. Don't tell me don't tell me what happens that's good. Just tell me that something good's happening. Isn't Meijer a department store? No. Meijer is like Target, but Midwest pilled. You have the Meijer app? I do. What is it next to? Whenever I look for it, I can't find it. And I'm like, broccolini cannot be that rare. Smith's? I know there's not a store called Smith's. in what uncreative world is someone say, hey, let's name a store? I got it. Let's call it Smith's. Why don't you call it John's or Anderson's while you're at it? I refuse to believe there's a store called Smith's. Massachusetts has a place called Market Basket. At least they're trying. Market Basket. Sounds Canadian, but... Big Mac is my name. Big Mac, is your first name actually Mac? Welcome in, by the way. Imagine coming in here for the first time just to see what an exclamation point command was and then getting directly verbatimed. In Missouri, you have a store called Schnucks. That is not true. And I refuse to believe it. Not gonna lie, I've never even seen a broccolini in your life. You may have never seen it, but it's good. You grew up with them? Now you're just broccolinis weren't invented until 1998, so you couldn't have grown up with them. Isn't it just like small broccoli? No. It takes the bad part of broccoli and removes it. Yeah, it reduces the head size, but retains the flavor. I googled it and it's just broccoli's tall little brother. What are you saying? It's not. Look at this. This is pageantry. I can't. You don't. You can look at this. It's like part spinach, part broccoli, part Parmesan, part nuts. Like, it's not just balls of green. No, I know. No wonder why it's never at the store. It's not. It's asparagus without the bad taste. I don't mind asparagus, but the taste is I could take it or leave it. And I think that's where I first had it. I think my grandmother first served it up. I'm like, oh, I like this kind of broccoli. And I don't think she ever told me it wasn't broccoli. It doesn't taste like broccoli. It tastes good. That's why I like it. It doesn't even taste like vegetable. Streamer palette, Dan Jr. What do you mean by streamer palette? Behind the box to the right of the hotel. How is anyone supposed to find this? Barrel. What's broccoli rabe? What's broccoli rabe?
Let's go.
Should we give her 2 peppers? Broccoli rabe. What is broccoli rabe? I've never heard of that. Oh, what are these? Double squeaksa? Get rid of the blue horses immediately. Holy. Broccoli Rabe. Yo, Jersey Blue, what's up, you piece?
Hug.
So that gun's probably better on groups of enemies, huh? It's like a leafy broccoli. Where's it from? What's the origin country? Nice shot, kid. Nice shot. It's from Brussels. Chad, is there anything good in Brussels? Sorry, is that disrespectful? Sorry. I just don't know Brussels to be known for anything. No, I know. I didn't mean it to be rude. I just, like, I didn't mean, I'm sure there's good things in Brussels, but what is it known for? That's what I meant. You know, like Germany is known for sausages and beer. What's Brussels known for besides Kurt? I'm glad someone liked that joke. Unsubbed? Sorry. Kurt Brussels. What is Michigan known for? Great Lakes, great times. Automobiles. Holy gust. Great Lakes, not Great Legs. Are you okay? Are you pulling a saltine cracker on us? Late night swiper? Man, I didn't know there was such thing as a late night swipe, man. I didn't know that. But I felt it. I felt what Saltine was talking about it, man. Chat, so what is Brussels known for? Sprouts? Did you know kale, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and cabbage are all broccoli? Get out of this place. Just don't even come around here anymore. That's the bait used to be believable. They all came from the same root plant? Yeah, so does grass. As a chef, I can say that's true. So Decuro Jim, if you're a chef and someone says, "Hey, I want the broccoli," you'll serve them up some cabbage and they don't know the difference? South or west here? No, he's just saying they're related. What is he? Their cousin? Tony Gromo? Tony Gromo. How about a little Gust? Why are we streaming so late? Working off. We're trying to bank some. We're trying to avoid using PTO, and also still make progress. And also, it's better to not have a JRPG on prime time. So it was a perfect storm. I do. It's enjoyable. I like if I was just on the couch hanging out, I would play this. But we're married to the game. Married to this game, brother. I'm gonna need some first grade directions. That's not first grade. That's my line. Fruitbad, you've never said you're married to the game once. You said you live in Warren, Michigan 7 times. If I said I'm live in Warren, Michigan, I would say that's your line. How is it doxa if he said it? Decuro Jim, do you do the cooking in your house? Being a chef and all? WBC, what's up, you piece? I think we're good to go. %90 of the time, yes. What's your specialty? Gust. All we are is gust in the wind. Come on now, kid. You can G Hill. Are we near a town? Shut. I'll pull up a map here. Hold on. 2v4. We win these. Oh, Anne's almost cooked. Shoot. Boom. Oh, that guy's still alive, huh? You would say shepherd's pie, but your wife loves your lasagna? I don't know anyone that likes shepherd's pie. So I'm probably in the same boat as your wife. I think it's the name that does it for me, man. Shepherd's pie. I think of just like little lambs being stuffed in a pie. Meh, meh. Don't eat me. All right, let me pull up a UFO 50 map here. Why are you triple question marking? Shepherd's pie is amazing. What is it? How is it different from a pot pie? What are we looking for on the map? A town? Is it a town? Vainru, thanks for the 32 months. Are we looking to get right here? Shepherd's pie is made from lamb and cottage pie is made from beef. I don't like anything meat in a pie. Well, pies are for dessert. Is that a new town? That's an L take. What would you rather have? Dessert pie or shepherd's pie? Y in chat if you, or D in chat if you want dessert pie, S in chat if you want a shepherd's pie. Someone type a D in chat for me. Why not both? Because you can only have one. You only have one mouth. That's the best take I've ever heard from you. I got plenty of good takes. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got better takeout than DoorDash. G-Rex and Ultima, thank you for the +2s. Thank you for the +2s. What town is this? Rio Valley. The sign is ridden with bullet holes. Oh, this dude's just dead. There's no response. They seem to have fallen asleep. Yeah, that's one word for it. What's the etymology of what? What of G Hill? G Hill. You want to know where G Hill's from? Are you sure you want to go down that road? Type in man. Ultima Online IDOC PvP. Now, there is some bad language in this. There's some reprehensible language in this. But don't let that distract you from it being one of the greatest videos on the internet. This is where G Hill came from. G Hill stands for great.
So bring his flock upon the hill.
G Hill comes from the Ultima Online greater heal spell. Okay? Hear it?
Go for the next one.
Did you hear him call for it? You hear him call for the G Hills?
Go for the next one. Stay in the group. Just dragging this. Ready? They're loaded. You suck. 2 on drop on dragging this. You fucking.
It is after dark. It is after dark. I'm sorry. It is after dark.
Period.
He's dead.
Go for the next one. Go for the next one. Stay in the group. Go for the next one. Stenoma. 2 on drop.
G Hills?
G Hills.
He's calling for greater heals. That's what G Hills are.
Go for the next one. Go for the next one. Stenoma. On woo woo. You hit somebody with that fucking.
Sorry. Sorry.
Max, why you loot, you piece of shit?
I'm not looting.
Hit Stenoma on Stenoma. 2 on drop. On Stenoma. 2 on drop right now. You should have been loaded. Get me up. Give me a res. Right here. Get to the body.
Get to the body. Get to the body.
Get to
The
the
body.
Don't tell me you need mana. I'm talking to somebody else with mana. Give me a res. Give me a res. God, you're so fucking.
Sorry.
Can't even come back to the body in time.
Ling, I got a heal. I'm running after you.
Target.
Don't worry about it. I'm running. Just
Woo woo.
get
2
him
on
rest.
drop.
Get him rest. I'm healing.
They're dropping. G Hills.
That's where
Don't always strap.
that's where G Hills are from.
Face biter. Hit somebody. G Hills up. I need a guy to be on G Hills for now.
I'll be healer.
I need a G Hill for that res kill me.
They got me.
Alright,
Kill
load
this
up.
guy in the thing. Drop on him. The guy in the.
Load up. Call his
Hold
name,
him.
motherfucker.
Edward?
Edward Hawthorne. Edward
Edward.
Hawthorne's target. Ready?
Edward
Hawthorne. About to call it. Change targets. Woo woo. On woo woo. 2 on drop. On woo woo. Drop right now on woo woo. Change targets. Come back. Stenoma.
He's doing some good calling, man. That's at least he's not leaving his team to die, man.
Stenoma. Ready? Get it loaded. G Hills. Edward Hawthorne. Oh motherfucker. Let's get our guy up. Pat, pull back. They're loaded. G Hills up.
I never knew there was a Pat in the group. I've seen this video 100 times. I never knew there was a Pat in the group.
Stenoma. Ready? Get it loaded. G Hills. Edward Hawthorne. Oh motherfucker. Let's get our guy up. Pat, pull back. They're loaded. G Hill's up.
I never knew there was a
Hill's
pet.
up. Did we get their head?
I'm stunned.
Get the
I'm
carrot.
stunned.
Ling Ling. Ling Ling.
Got your heals, bro.
Stop off screening. Load. Everyone get loaded for Edward Hawthorne. On Edward Hawthorne.
On Woo Woo. On Woo Woo.
Drop now. He's almost down. Finish. He's down.
No, I killed myself. Oh shit.
You fucking killed yourself, you idiot. What the fuck is wrong with
The
you?
explosion killed me. The fucking explosion potion killed me.
Jesus Christ, man. There's no fucking healer around here or what?
Sorry.
We're done. We're outnumbered by too many now. This motherfucker killed himself.
Yo, relax, dude.
Healer
Hold on,
on
we gotta
Facebook.
restock.
Come to Facebutters, healer.
God damn it. Go to Face Spider on the map. Where the fuck is Newbie Lad? You been down for a while or what?
Got back up.
Go to
Damn,
Face
you-
Spider. Everybody
you
go
totally
to Face
had
Spider
that
on the
Edward
map.
bitch too.
God, man, he was redlined and you lightning yourself. You didn't. Random drop. Look at your fucking mana. Ling Ling didn't do shit. I can see your
Really?
mana, cocksucker.
I just cast
Load
on Dragon,
explodes.
you little fucking
Load
nerd.
explode,
Shut
Ling
up.
Ling, you fuck. Ready?
He's dead.
This one, 2 on drop.
I'm sorry.
Woo woo. On
Sorry.
woo woo, 2 on drop. I'm woo woo right now. All you faggots.
All right. That's that. I didn't know that was in there. All right. Back to some UFO 50. I don't remember it verbatim. All right. But I will say this. That guy's name is Straight Stupid. And we tracked them down.
Edward Hawthorne, 2 on drop on. 2 on drop on Edward Hawthorne. Target is Stenoma. Low for Stenoma. Stay on me. Stenoma's target. Ready? 2 on drop.
Yeah, it's straight north.
Hey guys, what's going on?
It's whatever you want.
If you haven't seen that, I'll put some clips in. But we're gonna be playing some duos in Fortnite. I'm gonna be following Straight Stupid's lead, so I'll let him make the calls. But first off, man, thanks for agreeing to come on and have a friendly interview. I appreciate it.
That's cool. I heard that you were on Big Brother. Wait.
What's your relationship with Edward Hawthorne?
You know, I never talked to him again after that.
No.
No, just Wu Wei. Like I call him Wu Woo.
Woo.
And people thought I was mispronouncing him, but that's what I call him.
So
I didn't really like him very much at the time, so I was trying to be disrespectful by calling him Wu Woo.
So have you ever even said the name Edward Hawthorne since that drop video?
Honestly, you kind of reminded me of him. I mean, he's in the video, and I watched
Wait,
the video.
Dan was on
I think
Big
I said
Brother.
his name in there.
Next thing you're gonna
He
tell
was a
me is that
target,
he
right?
won.
Edward Hawthorne is the target. Yeah.
Anyway, so I know your question was, where did G Hills come from? That's like when you ask your teacher about their favorite subject and you're like, bro, just give me the answer on the worksheet. All right. Yeah, we say every now and then we'll drop a G Hills.
Good evening, Dan and chat.
But why are these weapons so expensive? 12,000. JK Vano, thanks for the 52. J-Ro, thanks for the 42. All right, Demon Rhythm, I know you put a lot into that one.
For he did so bring his flock upon the hill. Once there he did look upon his flock, and he asketh them, would you rather have shepherd's pie or dessert pie? He received no answer, for his flock was divided.
Welcome, brand new
Shepherd's pie or dessert
Team
pie?
gifted a tier 1 sub to Bzen. They have given 92 gift subs in the channel.
Ultima, thanks for the gifted. Appreciate it. Dan Temporary, what's going on, man? How'd you find the channel? On Woo Woo? I can see your mana. Chat, I can see your mana. Hold on. I thought Baramoto did it.
It's true, sir.
Baramoto, I thought you did it. Yep, here it is.
Done. We're done. We're outnumbered by too many now. Jesus Christ, man. There's no healer around here. What?
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
Dragoness, ready? They're loaded. You suck. 2-1 drop on Dragoness. You suck, you idiot
Nah, I'm
noobs.
good. See ya. Do you see my mana?
I can see your
Really?
mana.
Do you see my mana?
I can see your mana. Give me a res. God, you're so slow.
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
Could you imagine? That is the stuff dreams are made of. Could you imagine? 1 raid. 2. Oh, man. Could you imagine? Oh, man. There's not many things I would pay to see in life. I would pay for that. I would. Oh, could you imagine, man? What do we need to do here? And I knew you'd come crawling back. You're nothing without me? You think you're something special just because you're one of the dancing bells of the Rio Valley is going to spare these paying customers, but you pushed me too far. Who's this piece? Pilfer him? Really? Who pilfers? You think this is the hardest game to do in UFO 50? No. Right when you say hardest, my mind went to Onion Delivery and Wasper. I think this is probably just, I think it's a good game. It's probably just a little bit long. But I'd still put this above Zelda Golf, for sure. Chad, are there any Onion Delivery Waspers left, or did we beat them all? Possum said, I still love dancing. What do you say, Anne? Sure. Just meet me and Clementine on stage. What? Good thing we're doing this after dark. Anne remembers how to do the cha-cha. Is that it?
Glad to see a late night stream. The game is mostly smooth sailing until the final game, funny enough.
The final game underscore. Wait, there's no train station here? Has anyone bought that? Nate, what's going on, you piece? Me likey? All right, let's go take out the let's go take out Big Betty. Cha-cha's important tech. What does that mean? Oh, you see that dog in there? What's he doing on the roof? Did I have to learn any dances? Nah. That's a loaded question. Not in the traditional sense. Not in the traditional sense. Explain, please. I'd rather not. I plan on doing more late night streams. Not unless we play any more JRPGs, but you never know. You never know. What does that mean? What does what mean? We are so close to Earthbound. How long is Earthbound? You arrived home in Columbus? Where were you, Peace? Chat, let me ask this. What's the, like... people that are really, really into JRPGs. Like, what is the top 3 reasons why? Like, why? Like, what about the JRPG? Also live in Akron now. I went to Akron's Rubber Duck game. Story, chill music, story, art, and strategy. You love hitting A over and over while reading text? That's what... finding secrets? Story, art, sitting for a long time. The power of the curve. You're talking about Kegels? The story, the music, and the art. Okay, so I could see story, music, and art. I got you. Check the pot here. Coffee. Maria, I heard you was dead in that fire. Yeah, that's right. Ned from Rio owes me 10,000 teeth. Say you want to strike a deal? Do we do this or no? I don't want to lose 4,000. What's Cha-Cha? Chat, what's Cha-Cha? Gotta hit those. Gotta hit the outlaws of Josie Wales. Who's Josie Wales? Whoa. Please don't hit Umbra. Wait, is Anne showing leg? I just realized that. You didn't use Cha-Cha? Should I? Uh-oh. Drop like a sack of russets. Could be in trouble here. We gotta run the table. Holy. Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh. 151? Uh-oh. She can't hit us both. Ted Lasso. What's coffee? Oh, heals SP. Do we have anything that's a full heal? Double down.
Here's what I want. I want to just go online, put my information in, and I've got a wife.
Come on, kid. We have no lassos, huh? She hits 2 guys? Exclusive username is doing a dating service right now. Levels or equipment? How much money do we have? 254. So the issue is we can't go back and get our money. So we'll have to raise some money around here, huh? I'm okay with that. We're here to grind, chat. We're here to gust. We hit those. Man, Ultima's really carrying right now. Just a heads up, at the end of the show tonight, we are going to do blind fires community. If you need a key, there's a bunch in the Discord. It's your shot to get payback. Okay, the gust is gust. Let them know who you're repping. Man, everyone's banged up, huh? Anne is not good. I wonder if we should work our way back to the money. I think we could beat let's see what that does. I think we could beat Eddie for sure. If we do that, let's take another run at Betty here. Let's wipe these nerds. And then we'll go get Betty. Yeah, get these sweats. Let them know who you're repping. That's just good D, man. That's good old-fashioned D, but we can't whiff on that. Probably should BBTYTY, what's up, you piece? Tell me when Umbra didn't carry. All she does is carry. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what I want.
Here's what I want. I want to just go online, put my information in, and
It's Tiffy time.
All right. Blueprints maybe Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday. All right, so let's heal up. See if there's anything else we can buy. Can't buy any of this stuff, huh? Let's buy a couple. What's an ointment do? But keeping Betty alive enables you to buy coffee, the most OP item in the game. Why would we want to keep her alive? Oh, if you give her the money?
In a world.
Should we... End game, you can buy coffee from her? Oh, why don't we just do that then? When you coach flag football, how do you line your kids up on defense? My kid keeps lining up side by side. If the kids get by, it's lights out. If they got players, 3 and 2. If they don't got players, 4 and 1. And you give the linebackers landmarks. Tell the corners are the anchor of the defense. No, under no situation do they ever get outside of you. You got to do a drill where you run at them. And you show them what not letting them get outside means. And then they force everything back into the linebackers who play it inside out. And then your safety is just... is free to the ball. Do I like living in the area of the country that I do? Oh, you mean 3 great seasons out of the year, low cost of living, everyone's nice? I do. Bartimus and Fruitbad can probably also concur. I don't want to speak for them as other Michiganders, but I don't want to not speak for them either. If we can get 4,000, we'll pay her off. Is American football hard to learn? It all depends who your teacher is, right? In first grade, you have 4 tries to move the ball across a yellow line. Yeah, we have compound interest in the bank, so I feel good about it. That's why we can pay off Coffee Lady if we need to. Okay, cool. One more fight and we'll be able to pay off Coffee Lady. You think you're just a bad teacher? Fruit bad. Okay, we should be able to win this. Ooh. Man, she does not pack a punch at all, man. All right, check what? Check this. Check that. Underscore. All right, let's go pay off Coffee Lady. What do we do after Coffee Lady? All right. Yo, is this gonna be like a hidden railway? Go back to town after this? All right. Looks like we're all settled. Oos is crashing out? Jay Uso is? Is he talking to Gunther? Yo, Bartams, do you see Raw's coming to Detroit in end of July? Babe, come back to bed. Honey, I have Derek use RPG to finish. SmackDown's coming to Grand Rapids in June, really? Are you going? That's a 2.5 hour drive, otherwise I would consider it. Dan, I just started your season, The Traders. How do you like it so far? Chat, what episode does that happen? 5 or 6? Macros, Julian Avelsgaard, thanks for the 82 months. Why is Babe censored on your Twitch app? Maybe the Twitch app is anti-bovine. All right, let's get home. Babe was a pig? What do you think bovine means, brother? Ooh, we could be in some hurt here. Could be in some hurt. What do you mean, You gotta be crate. All right. No! We can't die here.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Yeah, buddy.
Brink, thank you for the 2 straight months, you piece. Appreciate the support. All right, we made it. No blue, no blue, no blue, no blue, no blue, no blue, no blue. What? She did it. All right. How much does this cost? Wait, Bartimus, is Jey Uso crashing out, or were you just saying that? 660? What happens if we don't have 660? Why does it look like Dan coming back to the chicken coop? Cheaper for you to wipe? That's not funny, chat. All right, Bison Man. All right. So now let's go back to We go back to main town now. When did I beat Star Wasper? Probably about a month ago. All right, where do we go now? Shut. Talk to the guy by the well. You paid off Betty. Take this magic mirror. Okay. Lunch break Mac. Thanks for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Northwest from here. What are we looking for northwest? Let me pull up the map. A chapel. Chapel Roan. Chapel. There should be an item that clears enemies from the map. Ooh, we're not in the right order, huh? Can we get a weapon to make her relevant? She's not on the island of relevancy. You got to hit your reds, otherwise she's never going to be good. What kind of attitude is that? Timbo, thanks for 11 months. Appreciate it. What's up, Fury? She can become extremely relevant with a couple pistolas. How do we get them? Also, we'll take a level up. All right. Heal yourself before you heal one another. Peep, OG. Yas. Anyone else still playing what? I like this music. Peepo to G. Peepo to 3. Peepo to me. Welcome to our humble mission, weary lamb. Peepo to G. Peepo to. This is giving me Walking Dead vibes. I came here to rest, but something about this place gave me the sweeps, the creeps, and the beeps. That's not the only thing he's lost. Isn't biggin' great? Snickers. Peepo to G. Peepo to Anis. 333 plus 333. Oh. Oh. You hold the mirror to the priest's face, revealing a monster and ruin of the mission. So you can see my true form. It doesn't matter. You won't be leaving here alive. Gulp. Is that Papega? What's that face? That face looks familiar. All right, get cooked. What is he supposed to be? Murph, we read it at the beginning of the show, man. You got a lot of +2s. shapeshift? A two-step? Oh, why do we attack? How do you miss? Tries to hit Maria but misses. Top 3 games in UFO. Whoa! We haven't really we'll do a tier list at the end. We're not quite there yet though. You whiff, 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 whiff. Why not us? Why not now? Get the big boy, man. Get the big boy. We hit those. What's my favorite kind of tea? Tequila. That's the most +2s I've seen in here in 6 months. I'm not even joking. I've never seen a wall of +2s in here. Maybe in a year. Peepo to 3. I'll take, you know what? I'll take it. Whoa. Should we go back to town? I've never seen him glance so fast to look at chat after that. What do you mean? Is this Dan or is it actually recording? How we doing on magic points? She's a little low. Why is he on so late, man? We're trying to avoid burning a PTO day. Balak, thanks for being here. We're gonna be we'll be live an hour earlier tomorrow morning, more than normal. So tomorrow we are live at 8 a.m. Eastern. Gust me? Can you gust the wind? Why not us? Why not now? You can gust the wind. Yeah, blind fire for sure tonight. I think if we can beat that, if we can beat that mini dungeon, that may be a good stopping point for blind fire. Thoughts about getting an electric scooter for the commute? Thinking about getting an electric scooter for commute. Thoughts? Just make sure you have good health insurance. Just be. What do you want me to do? Not tell him my opinion? He asked. No, we're not petting the dog. People underestimate the power of an electric scooter. Scooter versus metal frame. I'm taking the metal frame, brother.
Are you at Boca? I have a feeling you get up to some weird stuff.
Barn Doom. Thanks for the 8 months. What do you mean? How do I get it up to some weird stuff in poker? Daniel.
Daniel.
Acknowledge me.
No perps. No perps. No perps. No perps. You idiot. Wow. Gust me. Dan's an all-in on a pair of threes type of guy. How's that for all-in on a pair of threes? Incoming Dan won a poker tournament. I did win an online poker tournament, like I think like 500 people. Online poker tournament free roll in college, my freshman year. Took like all day. Ate up an entire like Saturday or Sunday. I won like 80 bucks, man. It's a free roll though. I got a picture of it somewhere. You want to see it? I took a screenshot of it. Been here long enough to have heard that story? What do you mean? Chances make champions. I read Phil Hellmuth's book on how to play poker. Not going to tell you what it says because I need to know my poker strategy. Did I play on Party Poker? Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's in my Dropbox. There it is, pokertournament.bmp, brother. Did I ever show you my poker name? I kind of want to hide it. Wait, I didn't win 120 bucks. All right, I'll show it to you. DG Money 9. Oh, it was only 2 hours long. May 12th. 2008. Little did I know 4 months later I'd be checking into the Big Brother house. 15 bucks on a free roll. What do you mean, come on, bro? No limit freeze out. I beat 1,500 people. 1,500 people for 15 bucks, man. What more could you ask for? Not a single little brother game, brother name? Dude, this was 2008, man. People were nice. Chat, do you think any of these people have ever been MS Fur Buyer? Do you think anyone else has been in chat? Maybe MS Fur Buyer has been on Twitch. Do you think any of these people you could find on Twitch? Last Call Steve. Bro, 2 hours. You with Tagabi? Oh, we almost made it. You know Last Call Steve is a real one? You're not wrong. Have I seen Yu Watanabe's new website? Brother, don't even get me started. Yu Watanabe hired a web development team with all the YouTube AdSense revenue. What's the Ryan Gary website that he made? Uh-oh, we got banged up here a little bit. You have a trade out to Yu Watanabe? You probably won't. Is it a fair deal, J Falk? I could make it happen. I could push that through. Is it a Jay Falk? Is it a fair deal? Tell me the mechanics of the deal. I'll call up you Watanabe right now. If it's a fair deal. If it's not a fair deal and I call in a favor, then I look like a chump. So I don't want to do that. Did I sign up for Big Brother before that poker free roll? I think so. All right, let me call you Watanabe, see if he answers. What's his Discord name? Is it you? You? There it is. I think it's just Wata. Let's call you Watanabe.
Hello?
Yo, you Watanabe, what's going on?
I'm doing alright.
Hey, I'm live on stream, by the way, real quick. Sorry.
Oh, you are? Okay, you're live. Okay.
Sorry. You don't have to talk. Do you want me to hang up?
No, it's fine. I just scared you. Scared me because you're not usually live. So I was like, "What's going on?
Oh,
did I do something wrong again? Maybe."
No. I got two questions. One is Dang PAX related. The other is chat saying you made some website, but they didn't tell me what it is. What's your new website?
It's not a. It's just a quote website. I can just send that to you. It's just, we like downloaded every single video and had it transcribed because YouTube's captioning is kind of so we have a custom way to find like clips and stuff like that.
Wait, so when you say we, who is we?
It's like some random guy just like DM'd me on Discord. It's like, hey, I have this website that I've been making. I was like, okay, cool. And I gave them a bunch of feedback and helped them like with payments and stuff for like the server, and we kind of expanded the scope of the project. So
let me ask this: so you downloaded every single Northern Lion video?
Yeah, because there was a bunch that are not transcribed on YouTube. I don't know.
That's like 10,000 videos, right?
Yeah, we did this. This took us a couple months.
Where's all the data being stored at?
There's a server. I mean, it was on like the computer. I bought them a computer to like process everything. So, because like everything.
Bro, you're just doing backstrokes of that YouTube monetization money, aren't you, brother? You got your Scrooge McDuck, and I know you Watanabe, my man, deserved. Look, if you put a 4.5 hour supercut together, you deserve it. All right.
It's for the community, because like I want to give back to people, right? It's like.
Oh, I got you. So the site doesn't work though. I typed in I don't have a rook anymore, and it didn't show up.
Oh no. Let's see. We might have to tweak something.
You Watanabe, have you ever thought about streaming, or you don't have the time with all the editing you do?
I don't think I'm interested. I don't know, cause who cares? I don't know. That's my problem with it. Is like I don't know who cares enough. Like what would I don't know. I don't find myself entertaining. A lot of people stream and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what they do to be honest, without an audience. But I mean,
what do you mean? What do you mean? Expand on that.
I don't know. I'm gonna this is gonna be like strays to like a bunch of random people that I know, but it's like I see some people. I can't. This is gonna be so mean. But like with dead chats and then like I don't know, they have to speak right when no one's watching, and like they promote it on their Twitter and stuff, and like I didn't follow them for that reason, so I just like I don't know. It's so rude to say.
Wait, just say it. I mean, you're already halfway there. Just say it.
Yeah, that's mostly. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not gonna like. Who cares? Like, I don't have a. Well, I guess people have confidence in their personality. I don't think I'm that interesting. Where it's like, because when you stream, you're like putting yourself out there. Like, you have a little belief in yourself that someone is gonna come and want to watch this, right? And even if it's your friends or whatever, it's like I find it weird when it's like your friends too, Because like, why are you not just chatting with them personally? It's like in a chat box.
Chad,
Like, I guess you're supporting them, but like, I don't know.
Here's a headline. Here's a headline. You Watanabe hates small streamers, thinks 99.5% of Twitch should not be streaming.
You know how much money they're cost? Well, maybe it's a good thing that they're costing Amazon all that.
But I also think it's not fair because you spend 18 hours a day editing one of the most entertaining Twitch streamers in the history of, you know?
I don't think it transfers, to be honest. I think that's so. I don't know if I have that
but I'm saying,
wrong,
but I'm saying you're editing, so like you're watching that all day. Then you turn on anyone, it's gonna seem boring.
Yeah, no, well, like maybe there's a high standard there.
All right, let me.
That's a good
one more question. What episode of Repentance does Ryan pass on Godhead for D6?
Oh no, I don't know. I'm really bad at.
What do you mean?
Isaac, the only thing I remember is it's like Afterbirth 640 is the pot plate. That's all I remember.
All right, you autonomy. Also, one more question: the way you run the Twitter, the Northline Twitter, I mean, that is like very unhinged. How, like, do you cook those tweets up, or you just fire from the hip? Like, how much cooking do you do on the tweets?
Which ones do you mean? Like, because the clips I'm just editing, and I'm just like, oh, this is funny. I'll just like export it and like just upload it as I'm editing, right? But
yeah, no, I'm not talking about
everything
those
else
ones.
is just okay. Everything else is like, I mean, I feel like it should be clear that it's just like to farm a reaction, right? I don't know. People kind of overblow it, but I'm like, yeah, I don't mean what I said. That's clearly just for a bit. I don't know.
So like
most of the time, sometimes I let it slip and it's like, okay, maybe I should like pull back a bit, but like for the most part.
So like here's one you posted Bob Dylan. Ooh, my tummy hurts.
That's from the stream. No, that's from the stream. Anil said that. I want a genius lyric card where it says "Ooh, my tummy hurts" from Bob Dylan. That's just from the stream. I don't know.
So do you consider your full-time job being like a content editor?
I don't like to consider it a job because then it's a job.
You think
right?
you lured me into the maze?
Even though it is a job, but I don't like to think about it that way. Because I do have a normal job, and it's like
you have this.
I don't like to.
You have this and a normal job.
Yeah, I have a 9 to 5, 9 to 2-ish, basically.
How do you do that and edit like 12 hours of footage every day?
Because I work online.
Wait, do you have an email job?
Yes, it's an email job. It's the most email job of email jobs.
What do you do?
I work in farm. It's data reporting in pharmaceutical advertising.
Okay, just all right. Just put your day to day in the bag. What do you do day to day? Like, what do you actually like when you wake up and you physically have to type something in? What are you typing in?
I do like coding automation stuff for. I mean, it's like processing files. That's it.
But what is?
I just have like a bunch of scripts.
How do you process a file?
I have like scripts that I write in Python, and it's like, I mean, that's it. It's just, I mean, I have reports.
I love when you try to justify it. That's my favorite. I
don't think it's a real job. Like I always say this to people, but like if my company just disappeared, no one's life would be affected. Like one day it just disappeared. Like literally no one's life was affected. Everything we do is just like not like I don't think most of our clients even look at the reports that we give them too deeply, to be honest.
Like, but like on the
such a nothing job.
On the flip side, if you stop making the supercuts, there would be a lot of people that wouldn't get Northern Line content there. Now format, short format, right? Like, so you think out of your two, like a lot more people would be affected if you stopped editing Northern Line content than working for the pharmaceutical company. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but like Yeah, oh no, that's just fair. But I don't like to think about it. I mean, I feel like someone is gonna fail the game. It's not like it's anything special. It's just like pretty, just editing, right? I think anyone can come in like fill in that that spot. To be honest, so.
Let me just do your people at work know that you're internet famous for
Oh god.
emulating someone else?
I have one coworker who found this like the stands like breakdown video, and then they were like, "So is this you?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Wait, how
But
did
he's
they
like,
know? How did they
"Oh."
know it was you?
My voice from my voice.
I
They
know.
kind of caught it. I was like, oh, because they would randomly talk to me about Twitch drama, and then I would just like, oh, have you watched this streamer, Northern Lion? And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I kind of dug my own grave there.
Did you feel like, have you ever seen Usual Suspects?
Yeah, I was like, I know what you're talking about, where it's like I had that oh moment for a little bit, but I mean, he's cool, I think, and like, I mean, what's the worst he can do? Fire me?
Wait, it's your boss?
No. It's
Oh.
just like one of my coworkers. It's like he's, but I'm on a different team now, so. But he's just the one that is aware, I believe.
Did he make pog face when he found out that you were a librarian?
He ripped me about it a little bit.
What did he say?
I don't know. He didn't. He wasn't like too familiar, but like his friend made his real life friend made a big deal about it when he heard that it was me. So I don't know. I have friends who like don't care, but their friends care about it. You know, friends of friends that are like, oh, that's a big deal. I'm like, okay, but like my friends, for the most part, are like kind of, nah. They're like, that's cool, I guess. They're like, they don't understand why I find this entertaining in the first place.
Got it. What does your wife say?
I mean, she obviously is kind of bothered by the amount of time I spend on it, but I think she sees that it's necessary, right?
What do you tell her you're doing?
I mean, she knows, but like, she doesn't care. It's just not something she's interested in, to be honest.
No, but like, when you just go away for hours on end, does she say, "Oh, you're doing that again," or does she like?
Well, I mean, I'm in the living room, right? So she can see what I'm doing. She's like, all right.
Once you see those YouTube checks coming on the ACH, she's not asking you anymore about that, my man, right?
Yeah, basically. I kept it on the low for a long time, right? And then it's like, okay. Then she's like, okay, I see it now, and I'm like, she doesn't question it, but obviously, like, it's the time spent is gonna bother her. That's why I try to make time on the weekends. Right.
What? Let me ask
my
you.
balance is out of whack.
What do you feel is your Magnus Opum edit?
I mean, I don't know. Let me see. I mean, I like the Rumbleverse one a lot because I think that was like, I don't know, there was a storyline there that kind of naturally came together, where it was like you can see the progression of how good he was getting. So I thought that was pretty fun.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know. That's my prize one, I think, and that took me like forever to do. That was like 3 or 4 months of work to get that done. So
months.
That was yeah. Because it was, I mean, it's like 100. No, it's like 60 something hours of footage. I mean, the Sporkle one that I have like right now that's been taking me like almost a year to get done.
A year?
There's like 100 something hours of Sporkle. Yeah, I've been doing on and off because like I said, I try to go out on the weekends a little bit more. So.
What do you do for fun when you go out on the weekends?
I don't know, just like go to the beach or something like that. It's just like nice. It's just we have good weather here in San Diego, right? So just like trails and things like that.
Do you touch sand?
Yeah. Like I took a picture where I went to like on a hiking trail and it was just like so dry. There was no grass. It was just touching sand. Yeah, someone made that comment actually.
So let me ask you, what is your favorite part about what you get to do every day?
I mean, I like the content, obviously. So it's like it's not boring because I like it. I think that's the best part, right? I do like what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, I get a lot of people comment like, oh, they watch, like this is the only way that they watch content, or like they get back. I think actually it's when people say they get back into the content because they found like an edit. I think that's special, where it's like they get reintroduced to it, they get back to the streams and things like that. So
yeah, it's
like, I remember this guy, he was the Isaac guy, right? And then like they're back into it,
and you're like, that's me, bro. like I'm like there's a huge ocean out there, but people are on the opposite coast in the desert. And you're like, hey, let me just build this pipeline, and along the way, the pipeline is like sprinkling everything along its way, and you just never know what's gonna sprout, right?
Yeah, that's pretty special. And I get comments, people talking about like they just watch, it's like their routine or something, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Have you ever had to?
Yeah, that's the best part for sure.
Have you ever needed Ryan to do like a VO or like do a dub or something?
I can't. Do people think I can contact him? I think that's a funny thing. I don't think anyone can contact him. I think even you have, maybe besides you, there's no one else who can get contact with him, right? I've had like streamers who reach out to me like, hey, I want to collab. How do I get in contact with him? I've had devs who DM me like keys like, hey, can you get this to him? Like, what do you think the relationship is here? Even his mods can't even reliably get contact with him, right? So
hold on. I gotta. So it's kind of like you too, huh? Hold on, I gotta read something to you real quick. Hey, no way for this to not sound a little cringe. However, I'm looking to grow my channel. I appreciate a raid from NL. I figured the most respectful way to approach that is by asking you as a mod to relay the request. Also, since I'm not sure how active you are, I have sent the same message to another mod. Would mentioning I'm a fellow BC resident help? So you get those messages too?
Not that insane. That one is you know what? That is an insane message. The BC part as well. That's like pretty like that's rough. And I want to know who the other mod is too. I really want to know. And the fact that he didn't even. It's funny that it kind of show they're not that familiar with the content if they're calling you a mod, like a fellow mod, right? That's such a weird way to phrase it.
Well, here's the thing, and like I'll tell you, this is kind of not funny, but like it's also true. Like I've had like medium to large streamers that like maybe I know as like acquaintances, maybe never done anything with them, but I just know them. They're like, hey, could you reach out to NL? Can you reach out to NL and ask him if he wants to do this with me? And I'm like, that is like, it's just a cringe. And so like, you know what I do with those people? I just shadow ban them and I never talk to them again.
Oh, I do mute people a lot for sure. Okay, but in all fairness, he doesn't read his DMs. He doesn't like respond if you like literally. There's no way. I think people are. They don't even like, people don't even like I guess there's like his business email, but he doesn't read that himself too, so it's like,
yeah, but maybe there's a reason for it.
That's fair. That's 100% fair. But obviously, like I think when you look from that, you're like, I think it's maybe not, I don't know, maybe other streamers. I think a lot of streamers go through the same, big streamers have the same thing, right? Where like people want to reach out to them. But with NL, it's like big streamers want to reach out to him, but they can't get in, right? Like no one can. So it's like, I don't know. I think there's something like, I don't know, compelling about that maybe, where like no one can reach him. But
he's like,
yeah, I've gotten that. Like a couple people are like, hey, I want to call him. Like, yeah, I don't know what I can do for you. I don't even say that. I just don't reply because like what am I supposed to say? Like I think you got the relation twisted here.
All right, so last question. Well, last two questions. One, do you have any bangers coming out that like you're excited to release?
I mean, again, I kind of like, I drained my reservoir when he went on that 14-day vacation. So I mean, I think like the Sporkle one, that's just gonna come out eventually. And again, I don't hunt for bangers. I just kind of watch whatever I think is interesting, right? So I have a couple things like lined up. Super Auto Pets, I'm like considering it, but that's like too much. That's almost too much content to go through, right? But yeah, I don't know. I just put out whatever. I just put out whatever I would watch, and people can decide if they want to watch it or not. Like I don't.
Then my other question is, well, two questions. One, I almost unsubscribed to the channel because you had a thumbnail that put my friend Ryan in a compromising position with a razor. I mean, like a razor blade that you would like shave your face with. What at what point do you at what point do you draw the line?
I mean, okay. My defense is that I
No, there's no defense.
Okay.
If you just say, "Hey, that's who I am," I'm not gonna judge you. But if you try to like cover it up,
there's no defense. It's just like that's like the last part is like the thumbnail, and like I work pretty late at night, so it's like this is just like desperation of me trying to come up with something relevant to the video at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, I gotta get to bed because I have to wake up in the morning. I have a meeting at like 7 a.m. I have to get so I'm just like throwing out whatever I think will work. If I get banned, like that's the line, right? That's like about the line. But okay, my defense is NL does say some heinous stuff on stream. Clearly, it's not like I'm misrepresenting. Okay, sometimes it's like, okay, I shouldn't. It's a compromising position. That's fair. But also, some of the stuff he says is pure heinous. Okay. Like anytime he brings up his parents and like he's like, you guys are immature because you're not picturing your parents like doing it. I'm like, what does that mean? You're immature for making a big deal. I'm like, come on. And he starts like describing it. I'm like, there's. I think we're both. I'm not entirely misrepresenting his image. Let's to be honest.
All right, fair enough.
Like he talked about his balls. Like,
all right. Fair enough.
Okay.
Last thing. Will you go into dangpacks.com and accept the trade from J Falk for me?
Oh my god. I have gotten DMs from people asking for a trade. I will do that. I'll do that for you. I will accept that trade.
All right.
For that person.
All right, you Watanabe. Have a good one, man.
Wait, sorry. What's her name? Let me see.
J Falk. J Falk.
J Falk.
He's a T3 sub that he's calling in his favor, so I'm calling in my favor.
All right. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, for sure.
All right, you Watanabe. Have a good one, man.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.